All right, guys, this is Andrew. Good morning. And I want to thank Ben, who is a new member of the Warburton team, for a really intelligent question he asked today. I'm going to share it with you and then give you the answer, and I think it's a benefit for everybody. First of all, Ben says, good morning, Andrew. I've got a quick question for you. I've received 2 leads so far since joining your team. Couldn't be more pleased. So I just want to thank Ben for your positive attitude. You're not complaining that a lead went wrong. So thank you very much for that. And then he asked the question, I'm running into a problem. I met with both of them and the appointment felt like it went well, but when I reached out to them the next day, one lead said that they'll contact me when they're ready and the other went radio silent. Any suggestions on what I should do next? And then the second question is, should I keep taking on new leads or work on the 2? So Ben is referring here to the answer to him is 2 of our core success strategies. One core success strategy is BAMFAM, and the second is Bob. And I want to talk about both of those briefly right now. So oftentimes when we meet a client, we feel it goes well, but they live in California and they get distracted, or maybe another agent calls them. So part of our success strategy is that when you're showing homes, you show 3 homes, and by the second home, you book the second meeting before you finish the third showing. That's called book a meeting from a meeting, or BAMFAM. This is how it works. You're in the second home and you say, hi, John. Say it's John you're showing a property to. John, I'm really excited about showing you. Thank you for the opportunity. It's a very competitive market out there. So what I've done is I've set up some more homes for us to view at the end of the week because I want you to be the first in the home, not the last. What's better for you, Friday or Sunday, weekdays or weekends? I'd like to pencil you into my calendar. You then get the client to commit to one of those 2 dates and you've now BAMFAMmed. You've booked a meeting from a meeting. If the client says to you, look, I want to get pre-qualified first, you say, I completely understand. While you're getting pre-qualified, it's very competitive. Let me get you penciled into my calendar so that when you're pre-qualified, we can be sure that we have the time arranged to view property. What's better for you, weekdays or weekends? And if they say to you, look, I want you to find property first, say, I completely understand. What I'll do is I'll find those properties, but while I'm looking for them, let's set aside a time that we know that we've got in our schedules so that we can get you into the house first when it comes on the market. That's called book a meeting from a meeting. The second part of strategy for success is Bob. Bob is our book of business. And may I say here, you should have all received by now a video link to our YouTube account on exactly how to handle your book of business in our tech stack. There's also another video in there on how to do BAMFAM, and you've received links to our scripts for BAMFAM and how to use Bob. So please make sure you watch those videos. But in answer to Ben's question, he says, should I keep taking new leads or work on the 2? It's a great question. The answer is both. Take new leads, but the 2 you have, rather than dropping them, you put their names, you put ZF, John Smith, and the date in your book of business, and you put a color to them. It's orange if you're prequal. It's blue if they're pre-approved. It's yellow if you're writing offers. It's purple if you're showing. And you decide in your mind, am I going to be able to sell these people a property in 30, 60, or 90 days? Put them in your book of business so that when we do reveal on Tuesday, Zillow can see what you're doing with those clients and they make sure that you are nurturing those clients. You will then continue to nurture them through sending texts through your Zillow Premier app, texts through your Lofty app, and text from your cell phone with hyperlinks of properties offering to help the client. At the same time, you can take new clients. Why? Because you're showing due diligence and following up the leads you've received already. Remember, Zillow requires that you convert 5%, that 15% of your leads you write offers. That's Zillow's standard, and we wish you all the very best. We're here to help you. And Ben, I want to commend you in front of the whole team. Excellent question. Thank you very much, and we look forward to sharing success with you.